Communism is a Western ideology imported into China and is not part of Chinese civilization, political culture, or political history. But its effect on China has been profound and created a swath of destruction through that country. It has intentionally destroyed the pillars of Chinese culture, society, and civilization and killed scores of millions of Chinese. Understanding the CCP's ideology provides Congress and federal departments and agencies three major insights into the PRC's behavior. First, it allows them to comprehend why the PRC is inherently aggressive. Communism seeks to force societies like China's into an ideological Procrustean bed defined by Marxism-Leninism. In addition, communism requires aggression, including unrestricted warfare against non-communist states. The effect on U.S. national security interests could not be more significant, as this explains the CCP's aggression against the U.S. In the CCP's worldview, the U.S. is the fundamental enemy to be destroyed. The second insight is the CCP is a product of Soviet imperialism. The Soviets and the Communist International played a dominant role in organizing, instructing, and in almost every sense that matters, de facto leading the CCP. The role of Soviet communist thought is essential for comprehending the actions of the CCP, and it provided the foundation for what's known as Maoism, or more recently, Xi Jinping thought on socialism with Chinese characteristics for a new era. The third insight is that the CCP is illegitimate. It is so for three reasons. First, precisely because they were formed and nurtured by the Communist International, and the CCP's seizure of power in 1949 was made possible by Stalin and the Red Army. Second, they seek to sustain the tyranny of the failed ideology of communism on the Chinese people. And this ideology should be thought of for what it is, an illegitimate polity for China and the last surviving form of Western colonialism. The CCP cannot hide the fact that it's a product of Soviet imperialism. Third, the CCP is illegitimate because of its abhorrent leadership, which has accelerated under the misrule of General Secretary Xi Jinping. 70 years of the CCP's tyranny have led to the recognition by the Chinese people that the odious, corrupt, and illegitimate regime rules for itself, not for the Chinese people.